Hi, Frank Cadwell here again. Just want to announce to the class kind of the actual solution and why it's the correct solution for Lab 2.12. I had made a mistake in what was in the lab and had gotten so into kind of talking about end of file and how Zybooks works, I didn't see what the actual input is. So I just wanted to give this small amendment so that people can get the correct solution. As we were talking about in the video, you can put things in your code in different, or your input can be done in different ways, and so you really need to look at what Zybooks is asking for as far as the input is concerned. The solution that I had three different variables, one for each name. That's not quite correct, because what they're looking for example input is like they have here, which is given as Pat Silly Doe. So if we put that one in here into the current code I have, it's going to come out correctly, and so you can see that. And so this code here is correct, and it only has one input. So if you see one input up here, then one input line up here, that's what you should have. You should only have one input line in your code, and then we do a split, which is talked about in Chapter 2. However, what is not talked about in Chapter 2, as we all know, is if then else statements. So that is why I give people the solution to this lab. So I apologize if there was any confusion around the actual solution, but this will work. And as you can see, when I submit it, I get 10 out of 10. So if people have any more questions about the video or the previous video, I want to provide the previous video because it discusses a lot about the difference between Zybooks and PyCharm. But this is actually the correct solution to the lab, and you will get all the points. It is, but also keep in mind that if you send me something in PyCharm, it still needs to be the correct code. So a lot of times people blame Zybooks for things, and there are problems with Zybooks, but part of the reason, part of what Zybooks does, and this is in another video as well, is it sends multiple tests through to try to make sure that you have all the things that you need to have for a given solution. So you don't want to be hard coding anything. You need to use the variables because Zybooks, validly so, will send different data through. Anyway, if anybody has any questions at all, please let me know, and I will answer them as quickly as possible. Thank you.